So Joy is joining us once again. We've done a nice swap of all of the different displays because we're talking about a lot of the superfoods, a lot of those things that you mentioned in, of course, the wonderful book that you've got out.
Thank you.
And so I like this food. I love the nutritional benefits that we get out of it, but still people need to be reminded as to why they're important.
And I hear you like your kale chips.
Love my kale.
Yes.
I really do. And I'm going to try. You just told me about your recipe that makes them taste like Doritos.
Yes,
I'm
exactly. But there's no cheese there. Yeah. So, well, you know what? It is Heart Health Month. That's why I thought it would be nice to share these kind of superfoods for heart health that are speckled all throughout my book in recipes. But the interesting thing is that the Heart and Stroke Foundation did a survey, and they found that 74% of Canadians don't realize that diet and lifestyle makes a difference. And diet and lifestyle reduce your risk of heart disease by 80%. So it's all about eating these kinds of foods, which include chocolate.
Don't you want to shake people sometimes? Because
I know.
The statistics are so evident. There are so many things that you can do to change kind of the process of change your future. And it's so simple to make these changes.
We always have choices, right?
Yes.
We have a choice to eat these types of things. So how about we review some of them?
I'd like to.
As you can see, I have some different berries here. So we have blueberries, raspberries, goji berries, and berries, because of their bright, rich color, are a really good sign that they're high in antioxidants, and this literally protects our heart from damage. So you want to be eating, I mean, obviously in the winter it's harder to get fresh berries, but there's nothing wrong with buying frozen berries. Also, goji berries are dried, and goji berries have some of the highest levels of vitamin C. Very, very protective. So I actually suggest, I have a superfood trail mix recipe in my book. So it's mixed with that, with some dark chocolate, some almonds, and you have it as a trail mix, or you can sprinkle it on your oatmeal at breakfast. I like to rehydrate them actually. So those ones are dried. I like to just put them in a little bit of hot water and make them plump, like similar to what you do with raisins.
Nice, okay.
And then of course we have sardines. Now a lot of people turn their nose up when I tell them to eat, when I suggest that they eat sardines. But don't knock them till you try them. You know, a little bit of sea salt, some fresh lemon with a nice big kale salad. So fulfilling, good source of vitamin D, very rich source of omega-3s. You're thinking, this chick is crazy.
I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, can I do this? Can I do that?
You totally can. They're so delicious. I didn't think I could, and then I cracked them open, and I'm like, wow. Years ago, when people kept telling me, Joy, you got to get into sardines, and now I always recommend them. Because the omega-3s reduce inflammation. So important for heart health. And have you heard of camelina oil? No. So this is a new seed oil from the prairies, and it's rich in omega-3, it's rich in vitamin E, also olive oil, monounsaturated fatty acids, so very good for reducing inflammation in the body, and inflammation is what leads to heart disease. Kale, of course, has over 45 flavonoids, rich source of potassium, and you hear often people say less sodium, more potassium, less salt. What I always suggest to people is just eat more potassium-rich foods. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Eat more foods that are green. You're going to get magnesium as well. Magnesium is your most potent anti-stress mineral. So important. Oats as well. The fiber helps to keep cholesterol levels in check. And then salmon, very heart healthy. And all fresh green herbs, like oregano, for example, has some of the highest levels of antioxidants of all the herbs. Basil's fantastic as well, good source of vitamin A, C, and K, potassium and magnesium. So these are all amazing foods for your heart health.
It doesn't take much to be able to throw that into the seasoning, to throw the oregano in, or to throw the basil.
Something so simple.
You throw that in, tomatoes, bocconcini, and some basil, and you kind of get to go.
Yes, I like the way you talk.
And you're good to, and you know what? And I suggest, because I know you've been mentioning these, try just replacing some of the lettuce or something that you were doing with the salad with the kale. Yeah. Mix it in, because you never really
Great suggestion.
It's really, really good. I know, I'm so glad that you got that. I'm like, yay, we're on the right track.
And I'd love to mention that tonight I'm going to be, this is my book.
See,
so
this is the book.
You can get my book tonight at Natural Food Pantry. I'm going to be there at 6 p.m. doing a book signing. And Saturday I'm at Terra 20, and that's on Irish Street, and I'm actually doing a seminar. So it's at 11 a.m., and I'll be there with my book as well.
Perfect. And you can check out more information, the website listed on your screen as well. But it's nice to have you here and doing a couple of those different things. And as Jeff had mentioned earlier, the
10-day meal plan. So those are all recipes that contained within my book.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Joy.